What's up, all my players and pimps? This your boy Bombski right here. About to play a little jet action. Come on, Nat. So I'm here to just basically, talk over a video. Because that's what I'm going to do right now. Right here, right now. I want to talk about jet style Leos a little bit more. So you can see the opening jet move I like to do is fly low over the map and try to come to the enemy from behind. But as you can see on my air radar, somebody was already wily about that. Now this is about to be 3 of the most boring minutes of your life if you stay with it. But also, it's a great lesson on dogfighting and what it really is in gaming and in reality. I mean, obviously there is no more dogfighting, but at one time, dogfighting often didn't result in kills. It often just resulted in, escape with your life and be happy about that. That's why an ace pilot was someone who got just 5 downs of enemy vehicles. Doesn't sound like a whole lot, but we've only had a few aces in our history. Most dogfights resulted in nothing happening. A bunch of this. So as you can see in this game right here, I'm pretty much engaging one main jet pilot on the other team in a game of let's get behind each other. This is a rolling scissors that seems to go on forever. If you watch the screen, you're saying, what is he chasing? Well, look down in the lower left hand corner of that air radar map. You can see that orange plane shaped object is an enemy plane, and he and I are essentially chasing each other for, it's been about 60 seconds now. No one's really winning this. It's just exercise and who's more patient. And I'm not being shot, I'm not being attacked. Game just started, I'm not too worried about the score. I'm not gonna break off. I'll do a little, inversion like that to try and get the upper hand, but I'm not gonna run out and let him shoot me. That'd be pretty stupid. Obviously, when a jet is nose to the ground or nose in the sky, it can turn faster than at any other point. So during a dogfight, sometimes it's a good idea to nose straight down and turn. As you can see, the rotational attitude is just higher than when you're at a 90 degree position with respect to the Earth. But this guy would not stop, and I'm not going to stop. And his jet wasn't coming in to change the situation, and my jet wasn't coming in, so it's just like, what's up, bro? And then in the end, after 3 minutes, he ejects. Now that is the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen. The motherfucker made me chase him for 2 minutes, 30 seconds, or something like that. And then he just ejects at the end. And I'll take that as a win, because then it frees me up to do this to his little wingman. I bet that guy's like, where'd you go, Bobby? Bobby, I was there, and then all of a sudden I'm dead. Bobby's like, I jumped out over 8, because I ain't trying to play. You know what I mean? I've never had a jet encounter that was as funny as that. I just love that. Plus 2-minute dogfight results in the enemy pilot ejecting before I even land a shot on him. Fucking classic. So, crashing the ground, trying to get a chopper kill, get back up in the air, throw out the rocket pods, aim in the vague direction of an orange target, and he's down. That's easy. Now a little who's your father? As long as they're dead, that's all that matters. Basically, you have to consider your threats in descending order when you're in a jet. Threat number 1 are other jets. They can do the same maneuvers you can do. And sadly, they respawn every 30 seconds. So when you're in a jet, you have to do a pretty good amount of anti-jet combat just to keep yourself in the air. Your second greatest threat is the helicopter, because they have heat seekers and they have a gunner, so they can take you out too. And then after that, you're pretty much doing whatever you want on the ground. But as a jet pilot, I like to prioritize jets first. Whenever there's a jet in the air or taking off, it's like, alright, that's the guy that's going to kill me unless I do something about him, so let me get him first. When he's done with, then you move down the road, and the next object is the helicopter. And once those two things are eliminated, you can work on the ground. But if they keep hopping back up in those jets, you're not going to get that many opportunities to affect the ground game. See here, both the jets are down, and I'm attacking the helicopter. A little bit too voraciously, you might say. A little too much gusto on that attempt. A little too much veracity in my approach. A little too much fervor. I hear the battlefield patch is going to weaken the power of the jet's primary cannon. That's nice. Thanks for that. They're trying to turn this game into a heat-seeking game. They actually literally had one part in the description of the battlefield patch that's upcoming where they say they want to make it so you can't dodge heat seeker missiles in a jet because skilled pilots were, you know, avoiding them, and they didn't like that. Oh wait, so you're literally admitting you're trying to make it so that skilled people have a tougher time. Like, they should just put on the details for the patch. Oh, we're making this patch because we're having a problem where good people are doing good and bad people are doing bad. So we want to change that so that bad people do good and good people do bad. Because you guys have learned how the game works and how to excel in it. And now you're beating the crap out of people that have less talent than you. And we don't like that. So that's whack. I can't decide if I want to play a bunch of this game before the patch comes out, just to get my last hurrah in of joy of the game that I know, or not even play it very much at all until the patch comes out, sort of like already rejecting a spurned lover, you know, before she can reject me. Like just saying, you know what, I guess you're changing, so what's the point in spending any more time together? The new girl's coming. I'm just gonna hang out until she gets here. I don't know. I think I'm leaning towards the latter. Anyway, basically killing one guy here, Walmart is Ghetto. He's got a funny screen name, and I always feel a little guilty killing people who have funny screen names. Like, I will never trash talk in a message somebody who has a creative screen name, like Walmart is Ghetto, which I agree with. Walmart is whack, it's ghetto. Anybody who shops there on the regular is contributing to the downfall of society. Walmart is evil. If you don't know why, you never will. So that's cool, man. One time I killed some guy. His name was Festivus Miracle. Any Seinfeld fans will appreciate that. A line that Kramer delivers when an unwanted guest makes his way to the Festivus party at George's dad's house. Here I'm basically attacking really bad pilots, which is really fun, but doesn't make for very compelling videos. Love to get as many jet kills as possible, but I'm really underwhelmed by the opponent's skill level on PlayStation when it comes to jet fighting. It seems there's basically people that are way better than me, and there's only a few of those I've encountered, and then people that are way worse than me, which I see all day, every day. There's this one guy, I believe he is probably Spanish speaker. His screen name is Bachata, B-A-C-H-A-T-A. Guy is fucking insane in the jets. Like, if you see Bachata on the opponent's team, don't even take off, bro. No point. He is impossible to outmaneuver no matter what you do. It's absurd how good he is at the jets. So that guy, hats off to him. There's another guy I've seen, USMC Ghost Reaper. He's pretty close to Bachata, but not quite as good. And other than that, it's mostly people who just do this. They take off, you start to shoot them, and then they just sort of wobble around like a dying fish. Like, what kind of maneuver is this guy pulling? Oh, I'm gonna wobble around like a dying fish. Oh, that's never gonna get it done, bro. You have to enter into the rolling scissors maneuver if you want to have any chance. Like, just staying in front of me is not gonna get it done. That's one way to get out of it. If there's anything I can teach you people. What do you mean, you people? Black people. If there's anything I can teach you, black people, it's if I'm shooting you or someone's shooting you from behind in the jet, don't keep going straight and don't just wobble around. That's not gonna work. You need to get the hell out of there. You need to turn hard into them, go straight up, spin around, turn as hard as you can, get them off your back. If you're just gonna wobble around, you're just gonna die. And it's just gonna be a slow and boring death, and it's not gonna make a compelling video. Like, I want a legitimate dogfight, like at the beginning of this video. But don't just eject at the end. Loser. Get your fucking game up, dude. Damn it. But don't get as good as Bashata. I don't like that.